Today I'm revealing the super secret bonus Hidden Lost Ark roadmap, because this one is just a little too weak, and you can tell from this hat that they give all their top tier workers that we're simply amazing. But not as amazing as these comments. Truly beautiful. Thank you for all the love recently. You guys are absolute legends. And the most amazing thing about the Zerker gang is everybody's always so supportive of each other in the Discord. So make sure that you check it out. And if this roadmap shows you anything you really needed to know about Lost Ark, I'd appreciate the sub. My name is Claysthetics, and we're running right into it. And don't forget to like the video. It's the only way YouTube knows I exist. And lighting this off, we talk about everyone's biggest concern, the MasterCard Arena.
Watch this. Let's get some gold. I should have never installed this game. I should have never installed it. I should have just stayed out.
And the early push of Argos to bait appease the literal god Asmongold himself.
I will do a swiping stream, and I will show everybody how fucking pay to win doing your content is right now.
2 hours later.
This was a ploy to milk the whales while trying to look good, and not only did we think about this for a total of 8 minutes while pooping, it also for some reason made half the player base quit overnight. So we promoted the guy that made that decision because being able to cause a Thanos snap is truly amazing. Now step 2 of the roadmap, bots. Just don't enter the starting zones, chaos dungeons, or really any part of the game in a group. And definitely don't use the market, and they won't affect your gameplay at all. They'll still be there, but as long as you don't notice them, we won't deal with them. Isn't that amazing? Stage 3 of the roadmap, hackers. Now, we made sure to completely ignore these guys for the first month of the game and the first week of ranked, at least until you guys noticed a lot and complained a bunch. So we artificially gave you 250 points as compensation for playing against them. Now, these points actually meant nothing. They were just to ensure that you felt a false sense of gain, and it successfully distracted you from the fact that there's still a bunch of hackers, but as long as they don't climb 2 on the ladder, we won't ban them. So as long as you don't PvP, you won't have to worry about these guys affecting you at all. Amazing. I know. But not quite as amazing as this bridge that we built going into April and Southburn. Not only did we understand that anyone who tries to build a wall just gets rejected because walls are dumb and bridges are cool, but we understand at AMAZIN that connecting things and people is the future. So don't worry, we connected you with a power pass, but with a twist, and another annoying gate because instead of taking you to tier 3, we dumped you at 960 so that you could push 1100 item level again just to squeeze a little bit more out of you. Because if that isn't amazing, I don't know what is. But on top of that, we're bringing you a brand new character and delaying the launch characters that came with every other region of the game. So if you thought that leak for Destroyer and Arcana was real, keep dreaming. The guy that dropped that leak is now working in the mailroom. And if you thought Artillerist pissed people off with his name, you really don't get how we do it over here at AMAZIN yet, do you? You might have thought you would get Lancer, Lance Master, Window Man. Nope. Glavier. Dual wielding Glaives. And with the power of the red and blue Rangers, you'll be able to slay all of your foes in the ultimate climax build. Look forward to it. And I have the most amazing build guides. Keep it, love it, live it, dream it, imagine it, because I make it amazing. On top of that, we're also adding a counter to map scammers, a better chat that nobody's going to use because if you type a hard in, it just disables everybody's area chat altogether. And of course, how could we forget the new ETC? Isn't that amazing? But the biggest and most amazing change we'll never make is to make sure that the support team was actually made aware that Lost Ark is a game and not a package that ever got delivered. So no more Lost Arks, we now have the Found Arks. And every single representative will 100% be amazing. Now going into May, we have our Big Man Destroyer, the most amazing class in Lost Ark. I'm free. None of those things were amazing at all. We've just been getting debated by a marketing team that's trying to kill 2 MMOs at the same time. On a real note, the new roadmap where they aren't trying to milk whales and nuke the rest of the player base is actually pretty good. Glavier, as much as people hate the name, is going to be a lot of fun. No matter what they name the classes, at the end of the day, they're all still going to play to their class fantasy and they're going to be a blast. So really just look forward to having a new character and try and ignore Amazon. Because if it was up to AMAZIN, we wouldn't even have this problem. Glavier brings a lot to the table, and the weapon swapping feels so good. So I know a ton of people are excited for it, including myself. I used to play it a ton when it first came out on KR, and it was actually really OP. They kind of nerfed it, but it's still great. And in my honest opinion, the anti-map scammer thing is huge because tons of people in the Discord have been complaining nonstop about map scammers. Every Discord I check on the Reddit all the time, people are blacklisting scammers, and they deserve to be blacklisted. It's disgusting behavior. The chat change isn't really a big deal because everybody talks on Discord anyways, and like the in-game chat doesn't work at all. So who cares about that? That wasn't the best change, but maybe a step in the right direction. I'd just like to be able to type a heart at somebody. The better book of coordination will be okay, I guess. I just don't really know like where that takes us in the future other than prepping us for hell mode. And on paper, April looks light, and it did come out on April Fool's, so maybe half a joke. Maybe they're actually going to do more, but they actually need to ban the bots, get rid of the hackers, and really crack down on the people that are ruining the game instead of like letting the rest of us just deal with it. And when enough people complain, then they deal with it. That doesn't really seem like the right way to go. So hopefully in the future, they actually just take care of business. Personally, I'd be happy with a CAPTCHA on everything if it didn't mean I had to run around seeing these trash tier subhumans ruining the game that I love to play. But you already know I do my daily duty of trapping the bots in this mystical hell pit of doom. Get wrecked, idiot. And I do know they want to milk the new classes, but the Destroyer King needs his class back. I really do think they should have launched with all the classes except maybe Artist because it's so new. It's not a brand new game. It's 4 years old. It just creates a negative system that leaves some people out that have characters that they really enjoy or they really want to play. It doesn't really make any sense other than having amazing bucks. It's just a drip feed that doesn't really do anything other than milk people for money, and that kind of sucks. I really do hope the roadmap changes into dropping more classes with a power pass that actually drops you in the correct tier that everybody's on, because in the middle of tier 2 doesn't really make any sense at all. That's like the wrong drip feed. The right drip feed would be something similar to like Fortnite's skin rotating system in their shop, where they just rotate skins to us. I mean, I want to look the best, and that's very clearly the best possible way to make money on the internet is skins, right? They rotate the skins through the shop. More people buy more skins. I mean, some people have no self-control when it comes to buying skins. So like, instead of milking a little bit of money out of the whales and pissing everybody off, they could milk all of us and make us happy at the same time. It doesn't make any sense at all. And someone at Amazon should really check with somebody at AMAZIN for some top tier ideas. But all the best ideas come from the Discord and on Patreon. These guys are always pushing us in the right direction, so thanks for keeping this trait running. You're all absolute legends. And as for the rest of the stuff, raid time frame starting to seem pretty okay. It doesn't really seem too aggressive because the last thing we need is more people feeling like they got left behind and left out, which is what happened. And that's why so many people quit on the Argos patch, because we definitely do not need another Thanos snap on this game. And don't worry about the regular player dip on Lost Ark. There's always a huge drop of players every single time people hit endgame. It's that first month wall. People realize they don't want to be doing all these dailies every day. They kind of half finish the game or feel like they have. And it's just what the game is. It's always been like that until they release more horizontal progression. And it really isn't anything to be mad or worried about. So you just log into your hour of stuff, enjoy the game for what it is until we get the Dinosaur Battle Royale, because that's amazing.